This is Severe MMA. We're here with Bellator lightweight Rob C4 Sinclair, who, by the way, owes me a beer and will not admit to it. But Rob, let's talk about that Bellator fight.
Yes. Okay.
You know, 2 years out of the cage.
2.5.
Okay. 2 career-ending injuries.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yet 26, 27 months later, you are in the Bellator cage facing one of their top 5 lightweights. I know it could take a while, but how did that journey? That's a long journey, man.
Yeah. Well, 30 months out. Obviously, everyone knows the deal where I was fighting Rich Clemente and I dislocated my knee and snapped some ligaments. I didn't want to put the picture on Facebook or the internet because I wanted to do it first, and then people appreciate what I've come back from. And I'll be honest with you, that fight there, it's a tough fight to take. I didn't think I had a choice. I wanted a bit of an easier fight, really, to get a bit of ring rust off. But
no, they must know you're here.
I wanted a bit of ring rust off, but that was the fight that was offered, and you know, I lost the decision. I don't think he won. I think I lost. You know what I mean? I think I beat the guy 8 times out of 10 usually without ring rust, but I'm not making excuses, and I had in my head that was going to be my last one. I was going to get in there, have the fight, hopefully win, and then retire. That was the plan. With fighting a top 5 guy and doing myself sort of semi-justice, I guess.
Sorry, semi-justice? You knocked him on his ass, you changed his game plan mid-fight, and there was a guy who is supposed to be, again, a title challenger who didn't want to engage.
No, he didn't want to engage, but I didn't either, to be honest, you know what I mean? Because it was See, the thing is, right, if I'm really honest, I've had all these, not excuses, but reasons why I lost. You know, obviously with the injuries, the ring rust, fighting out of the country the first time against a top 5 guy. He was, I went back into the cage at 76.5 kilograms. He went back in at 82. You know, I could toy with the idea of featherweight, really. And I don't want to have these reasons. I don't want to be saying the same interview when I'm 40. You know, I want to do myself justice and continue and do what I should have done. So I'm going to have a few more fights now and see where I go. Because if I can do that to Saeed Awad, who doesn't want to engage, who smashed everybody pretty much, and who's beaten the champion, if I can do that fighting with a lot of ring rust at 20% possibly, with injuries and doubts about my knee, you know, I think I can handle myself with them top guys.
The doubts are now gone. It stood up for 15 minutes of, you know, high-level competition. Have the doubts entirely gone, or you still got some work to do?
No, the doubts. I went into the fight obviously thinking, is he going to kick me? Because in training leading up to it, everyone was just touching my leg because they didn't want to hurt me. Yeah. And it was a case of make or break in the fight, and he kicked me and it spun me around, but it didn't. It just hurt, you know what I mean? So I took a few more kicks and then I checked a kick and I think he fractured his foot from what I read and all that. So I know I can check the kicks, I know I can take the kicks, so I know I can build on that now and not worry too much about what the guy's going to do if he kicks me. I can just build on it. It's got rid of a lot of doubts. It's got rid of a lot of am I past it doubts, because I don't think I am. Yep. You know, even though I'm 35, I don't think I am. And that just proves it by, you know, going that distance with that guy.
Would, you know, Bellator come and say, look, we want you again, we want you in 8 weeks? Are you looking to try and, you've said off camera that you're trying to get, you know, one fight away from contract, just, you know, keep going and put things together. Here we are at BAMMA 20, you're the former champion, you got a good relationship with them. Is there any chance that this is a place, if Bellator allowed, that you would like to return?
Yeah, well, I want to get more ring rust off, and I need to fight a bit closer to home. I should have maybe taken some not easier fights, because I've been the champion for a long time, you know what I mean? And I've been champions of organisations, and so I've never taken an easy fight. But I need to get ring rust off, and if Bellator will release me, then I'll come home.
Yeah, and when you say home, BAMMA?
Yeah, I'll come home, you know, and I'll get a fight and just see where it goes from there, because you know, Bama's on the rise again. It declined a little bit, you know, but now it's back. It's going back up, and some good guys, and you know, Andre and Fletcher fighting for possible title eliminator, and I've already beaten Andre.
Yeah.
You know, I think I match up well with whatever it's called.
And you Stapes as well?
Yes, I won't fight Stapes.
Nope.
No, I won't fight Stapes. Stapes is the champion or whatever. I won't fight Stapes because, you know, I'm good friends with him, and I've trained with him for a long time. And I know we train out different gyms, but it's just it sounds a bit crazy this and all that. But if I won my next one, and let's say it was at Bama, and he won his next one, and he turned around and said, "You two are title eliminator," I'll back out that fight and let him take it because we're good friends, and he deserves it, you know, and he deserves it more than me. I've been there, done that, but I just need more ring rust off, and I can do myself justice because I don't want them excuses when I'm older.
Yeah.
I want to get rid of him. If I'd have got battered off this guy, I'd have turned around and said, "I've reached my level."
Yeah.
But I don't think I have.
I gotta say, I don't care how suckassy it sounds. Seeing you back in the cage after that prolonged absence, that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Putting in a performance like you did after 30 months, that's the second coolest thing I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, to be honest, a certain part of me was saying, if you get back in, you've won. So you can't lose. If you lose the fight, you still won. If you win, bonus. So even though I didn't really think about it, I could have been setting myself up to not bother if I win or lose and not have that, I'm going to win. Maybe. And maybe that last round of the fight, I thought, well, I've won. As long as I don't get finished, I've still won. Yeah. But now I'm thinking, well, no, that's not been my... I've been so positive this last 30 months, and then to go in there with a little bit of doubt...
But understandable. Again, the knee, if it goes a third time, is realistically, is there a comeback in you?
Yeah.
Good. No, I'm pleased to say because that would have to be the hardest thing you ever did, the third time.
Yeah. You know what, right? When I did the injury and all that, I just thought I built up such a good rep for myself. I know I've had some bad luck with being matched up and stuff like that over the last few, but I just thought to myself, this ain't the end. I'm not letting this be the end because I've done so well, and you know, beating everybody, undefeated at Bama, beating everybody they put in front of me. And I thought, I'm not letting.
So I just watching One Punch there mugging Paul Bailey. I thought that was funny.
How small that guy is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you fight 3 weight classes up from him.
4 at the moment. You know.
Good God.
5 at the moment.
Rob, before we let you go, because you got some fights, so I know this video will come out after the event is over, but you're watching Andre, you're watching Fletcher. Give me a call.
Honestly, I like both the guys. And I wouldn't mind whoever won, the best man wins, but I've just got a feeling Andre is going to pinch it.
Yeah. Stay a little busier?
Yeah, a bit more accurate. And it depends how Fletcher's going to throw a lot more kicks.
Yep.
You know, he throws a lot of kicks, and I suppose it depends on the judges who's more effective, I guess. But I've got a feeling Winner's going to snatch it.
All right. Well, you know, I wish
Sorry, Colin.
I can't bet against either guy because they're lovely. If I could, it could be because it'd be the second beer you owe me. But Rob, it's always a pleasure catching up with you. Thank you so much, and we can't wait to see you get back into the cage, and hopefully at Bama. I got to say, at Bama 21 in this arena against a good opponent, C4 comes home.
Come home.
Awesome.